listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
I am my pride. My. Well. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing this evening? How is everybody doing this evening? How are you doing? My name is Chris Wilby. Yes. Welcome to the Big Bad Show. On the Big Bad Station. And it won't let me go. The Big Bad DJ. And guess what? We're going to be playing some big bad songs. Yeah. That's what we're going to be doing this evening. It's another day that we're alive and we have to give God thanks and praise, yeah? All kinds of things happening across the globe, but we are here. We're still standing on top of our grave.
Most of the time.
Still standing on top of our graves, and for that we have to give thanks.
And the feeling is laid.
I say good evening to those of you tuning in.
Palm Tree Road,
YouTubers, my YouTubers. I call you the K-Vibers, yeah? The YouTubers, I call you the K-Vibers. So welcome, K-Vibers. Those of you watching me on Facebook Live, good evening to you. Hop on over to the YouTube channel. The Facebookers, please hop on over to the YouTube channel.
LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it...
Say good evening to New York City. New York City, the city that is so big that they had to name it twice. New York. I want to say good evening to those of you tuning in from Jamaica. Big Bad Jamaica. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music. And of course the Big Bad Station, Linkage Radio. Linkage Radio, we rule the world. Big and bad like that, just like that, you know. And of course, Caribbean Vibes Radio, CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, covering the globe like no one else can. It's the Chris Wilby Show, the international show with lots and lots of Jamaican vibes. Yes, and do we have the Jamaican vibes here? Because you can take us out of Jamaica, but you can't take Jamaica out of me. You can take me out of Jamaica anytime, but you can't take Jamaica out of me, yeah? Especially that part up there in the east, the eastern side of Jamaica, St. Thomas in the east. Yeah, the country boy. Yeah, the country boy is still in me, you know. That little country boy still in me. Yeah, I don't know. Been living in the United States of America for more than 2 decades. But there's something about when I think of St. Thomas, Jamaica, I just get excited, you know. Is me alone feel that way there about my born parish? You know, when I was growing up, you know, they said that St. Thomas was the forgotten parish. And for some strange reason, a lot of people actually bought into it, you know. But we don't really care. Few parish, they were born, they will grow. We love it, can't done, nah get up for nothing at all, nah get up for nobody. We come a foreign, we still love our parish. Yeah? We move out of the parish and we live somewhere else, we still love our parish because that's our neighbor's drink out. So guess what? Yeah man, big up yourself, St. Thomas, all those tuning in from St. Thomas, Jamaica. Those of you watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, yeah? Big up yourself. Now the hot topic of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is if a woman asks a man out on a date, should the man be expected to pay for the date? That is the topic this evening. Now, as you come onto the YouTube channel, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button. Hit the like button as you come onto the YouTube channel. And this evening it's going to be disco evening. So play some disco music But before we get into the music, you know how we roll here. We're all about informing, uplifting, and entertaining. And if we can inform, uplift while we entertain, that would make it even better. Not true? Yeah, man. So, we always try to bring some information to you. And this evening is no different. You know, we're in the political season. And whenever you are in the political season, you have people just doing and saying silly stuff. Yeah? On both sides of the political divide, you have, in the United States, you have the Democratic Party and you have the Republican Party. In Jamaica, you have the People's National Party, the PNP, and the Jamaica Labour Party, the JLP. And one of the things I find very interesting is the way how the partisans will go after each other when they talk about, for example, the polls. The polls in Jamaica. So you have Don Anderson. If you remember back in the days, let me just go back a little bit. For those of you who are not so young, yeah, the ones who are a little bit older, you would remember Carl Stone. Professor Carl Stone was one of the best pollsters in Jamaica. And back then, when Carl Stone would come out with a poll, it was revered, it was respected. People would take note, both sides, and they wouldn't dismiss it as fake news. They would take it and they would analyze it, and it would be instructive for both parties, because if the JLP found themselves on the wrong side of the poll, they would try to work hard to make up lost grounds, and the PNP the same. However, nowadays, we find that people dismiss polls if it's not in line with their thinking. We do it in the United States, and we're doing it in Jamaica. Now, I am not one to just outright dismiss any poll. I'll have my reservations, and I will, try to break down a particular poll if I can. I try to look through it and see what the numbers are saying, because what we have to remember, is that a poll is a snapshot of how people are thinking at any given moment. Now, within the political organizations, the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party, they also pay to do their own internal polls, because they need to know where their strengths are and where their weaknesses are, so that they can try and work on those. So polls are nothing new. It has been around since, I don't know, forever how long. It's been around for a very long time. But the problem these days is that Nobody wants to believe, as long as a poll doesn't fit your narrative, you're going to dismiss it outright and call it fake news. I mean, people can do whatever they want. It's a free country where everybody on social media is now a reporter. And the polls, even though these people are scientists, they use scientific methods. I can stay in my living room and just say, "Cha, no, you're not from Dan Anderson." Because Dan Anderson poll is crap. Without even trying to analyze what Dan Anderson is saying. And the same is true for the blue dot polls. If you're a PNP and the blue dot polls, now I want you to listen to me carefully here. If you're a People's National Party supporter and the blue dot polls have you leading, you cheer it, you share it around, the same poll. And when it have you trailing, you cuss it and them don't know nothing. Same goes for Jamaica Labour Party supporters. If Don Anderson do a poll and the poll says PNP is leading, wonder why you're not from Dan Anderson. Dan Anderson a comrade. And they dismiss him outright. Because people are going to go into their respective corners and they want to hear what they want to hear when they want to hear it. So if it doesn't fit your narrative, you don't want to hear it and you're going to shut out the messenger. I don't want to be that person. When it comes to poll, now I may have my opinion on how the country is run and who I believe is fit to lead the country and all of that. All of us do. Doesn't matter what profession we are in, we all have an opinion. And that's okay. For a healthy democracy, it is good. Right? People should have differing views. So, it's okay to have differing views. But I find it very, very interesting, though, that when it comes to the poll, people just dismiss polls. And sometimes they dismiss the polls, and the polls turn out to be very accurate. So, I'm going to come back to the polls in a moment. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's happening with the Don Anderson poll. The last time I was on, I spoke about the nationwide blue dot poll. Now the Don Anderson poll is out, and as usual, they're not giving you all the findings at once. They give you a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow and stuff. So we have some interesting results coming up shortly. Good evening to you all. Welcome to the show. This is the Chris Wilby Show.
Everything to me when she was my girl. When she was my girl, I held her near, told her how much I cared when she was my girl. When she was my girl, when she was my
of the Caribbean into North America. Yeah, this is Talmadilla representing for Chris Wilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master. Yeah, man.
When she was my girl, there was laughter and loving in my world. Yes, it was. She was my girl. Oh, what joy she would bring. Now I've lost everything. She's gone. The big leg girl is gone.
When she was my girl. My.
Everything to me. When she was my girl. Yeah. My girl. She my girl. She's so foxy, can't you see? And this girl belongs to me. She's my girl.
So it's a celebration. It's a Chris Wilby show. The international show with lots and lots of Jamaican vibes.
This is your celebration.
We're gonna go to the Jamaica Gleaner shortly, and then right after that, it's gonna be the hot topic of the evening. I want to say good evening to you, Ingrid. Sister Patricia, good evening to you, my sister. Sister Camille. Sister Yvette, how are you? What a celebration. Gonna celebrate and have a good time tonight.
We gonna celebrate
Everybody.
a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you.
Ingrid is asking what the poll says. Stand by, man. Oh, yeah, you're so eager. Stand by, no man. Cha. You wanna know what the poll is saying?
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
Celebrate. It's alright.
Definitely gonna have a good time
We're
tonight.
gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.
We're gonna party all night.
We're gonna have a good time tonight.
Don't forget to share the link.
Celebrate.
The YouTubers,
Alright.
K-Fibers, share the link. 10 people.
Time tonight.
Come over.
Let's celebrate.
I want to say good evening to Julia Meikle Benaya. Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. Chill on the big station. Let's celebrate. All right. So you want to hear? So there are two things. There are two things that I'm gonna read from the Jamaica Gleaner, and we're gonna go into the polls. And let me see here. Where is that poll? Where's that poll? We want to. I want to give you the information. No. It is up to you when you... Let me get right into the polls, since as we were talking about that. I wish I could get it up on the screen, but for some reason, it's not loading on my computer. So unfortunately, I can't get the numbers up on the screen. I promise you, if I get to load it before the end of the program, I will share it with you. But I was trying to get it up on the computer. It's not going up there. So it says here, which party do you think would do a better job providing jobs for the people? That's one of the questions that they don't understand. So it says JLP good for jobs, PNP better for the poor. Don't understand what that means, but hey, it's what them say. More Jamaicans believe the governing Jamaica Labour Party is better at providing jobs when the two parties are compared, but that the opposition People's National Party, the PNP, does a better job of looking after the poor. When asked which party they felt would do a better job of providing jobs for the people in the latest RJR Gleaner commissioned Don Anderson public opinion poll, 35% of respondents said the JLP, while 32% said the PNP. 20% said they were not sure, and 13% said neither of the two parties. The poll was conducted between January 30th and February 12 among 1,201 registered voters aged 18 and over, all across the parishes. The margin of error is plus or minus 3% at the 95% confidence level. It comes as the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, reported in January that the country's unemployment rate fell to a new record of 3.5% as at October. 3.5%. The figure represents a decrease from the previous record of 3.6%. So it's record breaking after record breaking. In July 2024, based on Statin's labor force surveys for both months, showcasing a positive trend in job creation and economic stability. The labor force grew to 1,468,300 individuals, with more Jamaican men gaining employment. They accounted for 53.7% of the total labor force, with women holding down the other 46.3%. The overall participation rate was 68.1%, indicating strong engagement in the workforce. In early February, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness noted that one of the most telling signs of a strong economy is its ability to generate jobs. He stated that Jamaica had made significant strides in this area. The Prime Minister noted that Jamaica currently enjoys historically low unemployment with near full employment. The parliamentary opposition has argued, however, that historically these jobs have been low-skilled and low-wage, particularly within the business processing outsourcing sector. Opposition spokesperson on finance Julian Robinson said this has hindered Jamaica's potential. While these roles have provided employment opportunities, they cannot serve as the foundation for a robust and resilient economy. To advance, Jamaica must pivot towards a future that prioritizes value-added exports, said Robinson. Meanwhile, 38% of those polled believe that the PNP is likely to do a better job looking after the poor. That is compared to the 30% who said the JLP, while 19% said they were not sure and 13% said neither party. So that is what we have out of the polls for this evening. And it's very interesting because one party, according to the poll, is better able to look after the poor, and the other party is better able to provide jobs. So which party would you vote for? If you have one party who, in your opinion, they are going to take care of the poor, and the other one is going to provide a job for you, which party are you going to be looking towards? I know which party I'm going to look towards. I don't know about you. But personally, me don't really want nobody look after me still, you know. Me look after myself, you know. Because them say teach a man how to fish. Yeah? And then him can take care of himself. You don't have to fish for him. So, yeah, that poll kind of sound away, not true? Yeah, but that's all. Personally speaking, if you have two parties, and one is providing jobs, as this government is doing, because we're at record nearly full employment, and then the other one promised to take care of the poor better than, I think, I know where my vote would go. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time. We're gonna go into the hot topic right now. So stand by.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Sitting here eating my heart out, waiting for some lover to come. Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately, almost rang the phone off the wall. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I want some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Gotta have some hot stuff, gotta have some love tonight.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time for the hot stuff.
I want some
It is time for the hot topic. The hot topic. Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. That's Caribbean with a K, of course. www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. The hot topic, always hot, always blazing. Do you have a hot topic? Don't hesitate to send it to us right here at the Big Bad Station and info at CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. Info at CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. Or send us a voice note. Send us a voice note on the WhatsApp line. 508-762-7621, 508-762-7621, or you can call us live in studio right here. 774-408-8860. I say again, 774-408-8860. The hot topic. Always hot. Always blazing. So we are right there, ladies and gentlemen. The hot topic. And the question is, who should pay for the date? Who should pay for the date? And we have a letter that was sent to us by somebody. This week's hot topic is, if a woman asks a man out on a date, should the man be expected to pay? If a woman asks a man out on a date, should the man be expected to pay? Because he's a man, right? And it comes with a letter. And that's why we're talking about it this evening. And it starts off just like that. So I asked this guy on a date. And we went and ate at the Mexican What is that? Where is that? I don't know. So when we got done, the waitress gave the tab to him, and he then gives the tab to me. So I asked him, why is he giving me the ticket? So it moved from tab to ticket. No, okay, all right. This man had the nerve to say he shouldn't have to pay for a date he was asked on. So we at the table going back and forth, and I called him a gay, because what straight man would expect a woman to pay the tab? This man became real disrespectful and started calling me out my name. Then he just left, and I was stuck paying the tab. Mind y'all, I had to call and ask my mom for the money because I didn't have it. Do you believe I should have paid even though I invited him out? Ooh, yeah. What's your take, ladies and gentlemen? You can call me. You can send a voice note. I'm ready for your one officer right now. She asked the guy out on a date, and bill came, and apparently she asked the guy out on a date. Somebody explain this to me, because me don't understand it. I don't know. Am I missing something here? She asked the guy out on a date. She did not say to the guy, it's her words. We're not misconstruing her intention. We're not misunderstanding what happened. She said she asked the guy out on a date. Not that she asked the guy to take her out. Now, if you notice, that's a difference. If she asked the guy out on a date, it is different from asking a guy to take her out. You might not believe there's a difference, but I guarantee you there's a difference. And the guy would have known the difference. And he would have known whether or not he could afford to take her out. Many times, women ask men to take them out. We understand the difference. Words have meanings, and words have consequences. We have to use words correctly, or else we end up in serious problems. You cannot ask somebody out and expect to get the same treatment as when you asked to be taken out. You catch my drift? Yeah. So, apparently she asked the guy out, and she expected him to pay. I have my opinion on that thing there. What's your take? 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. 508-762-7621. What's your take? Give me a call.
Wait, baby, but you don't need that heart of stone, no. You prove that you can do it, baby. You can make it on your own, but you can't keep running for love, 'cause the first one let you down, no. And the others try to satisfy you, baby. With me, true love can still be found. Love can still be found. The second time around. Ooh, the second time is so much better. The second time around.
Good evening. You are live on the radio. How are you?
Good evening. How are you?
I am doing well, my brother. What's your take?
Look, man, you invite me out, you pay. What is so complicated about that?
But you're the man.
Alexa, excuse me?
You are the
Invite
man.
you
What
out?
do you mean? You're the
No.
man.
Alexa, volume down. No, no, no. No, no, no. You take it upon yourself to invite me out.
Yeah, but you're the man.
Alexa, volume down. Has nothing to do with gender.
What do you mean?
Who will do that?
What do you mean?
That is machismo stuff.
Yeah, but if the woman expect the man to pay, that's why we end up in the
No,
yeah.
but you can expect all she wants. Simple thing is, she invite me out. You're gonna pay. What is so complicated about that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? She expect the man to pay. That's so simple.
Well,
That's
it's
just
crazy. Is she gonna invite me out and expect me to pay? I didn't invite her out.
Okay. All right.
I didn't invite her out.
All
She
right.
invited me out.
Yeah.
Women have invited me out and there was never an issue. They pay. It's on me.
Yeah. Well, you,
And to take delight in inviting me out is on her.
yeah. So you say whoever extend the invitation, that person is
Pay.
responsible to pay,
Yes.
whether you be man or woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Unequivocal yes.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, deal. I hear you. I hear you, boss. No problem.
You invite me out.
Mm-hmm.
So what? You invite me out because you want something to eat?
I don't know.
Or whatever the date is.
Maybe she wanna
By
get to.
yourself.
Maybe she wanted to get to know you, but some women are
On her,
old
it
school.
does not matter her motive. It's on her.
Yeah. I
On
hear.
her.
I hear you. All right, deal.
I'm sure Lady D is somewhere there, smiling.
You think Lady D would agree with you?
I think she'll agree with me. Yes, I'm sure she knows a thing or two.
Yeah. I would love to hear
Yeah.
what Lady D think. If she
And I
invite
invite her to call.
if she invite her, if she invited out her husband, I would love to. Lady D, did you invite him
Well-
out and did you pay? Or you was too much of a
Well,
gentleman?
let her tell you.
Mm.
Let her tell you that.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Well,
But I don't
speak up
believe that
yourself.
nonsense that you're going to invite me out and you expect me to pay.
Listen, none of that.
No.
Mash down that lie.
No, it's not going to happen. I was quite comfortable where I was.
Here is what I would do, is it? This is my take. If a woman invite me personally, if she invite me out, being the man that I am, the person that I am, let me not use the word man because it doesn't mean that somebody else with a different is not is less of a man or anything. So I don't want to use it. But being the person that I am, let me put it that way, because I don't want to people to misunderstand what I'm trying to say. Being the person that I am, if a woman invited me out on a date, I would make sure. I mean, I would, if it's somebody that I like, and I would go. I would definitely go on the date. However, when it come time to pay, even if she is, which would be a very good gesture, if she decide that she's going to pay, I would say, I got this. Let me cover the bill. No, if she's insisting that she wants to pay, okay, fine. You want to pay. No big deal. But personally speaking, I would extend that courtesy of at least trying to pay the bill. Now, if she refuses or if she insists, then okay, fine. The treat is.
And there you go.
is
We were
on
going
you.
further.
That's
You nailed
how-
it. That's
yeah.
the approach.
That's the
Let
approach that
you-
I would have taken.
For me,
Yeah.
chose to say, okay, all right, don't worry. I'll handle it. But,
Hmm.
but the operative word is expect
Expect, yeah. When
or
she
should
invite me
or
out,
should.
and then it's like she's expecting. I mean, I would probably pay the bill still, even if she's expecting. But then I am going to start to look at her a side eye, because I'm gonna be like, what? You invite me out, and then okay, all right. Probably I would still pay the bill, but it would come with a little bit of me start to think different of her. So
Well, yeah, maybe. Well, on that issue, then, I would maybe that would be, to just shut things down,
yeah, because you don't want
pay
to. I
and be
mean,
gone with my, and be
I'm not
gone
gonna
from
be in
them,
any.
be gone with my business.
Exactly. I'm not going to be in any public debating who is going to pay. And come on, I'm not going to do that. That's embarrassing. I'm
And,
not.
and I'll be, and
Yeah.
I'll be not with her because that tells me something about her.
Yeah. Back and forth. Oh, you pay. No, it's you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I am paying it, and and that's that. And even if we're not going to see each other again, but I am not going to be out in the public debating with anybody about who is supposed to pay what and all of them nonsense. But anyway, thank you for the call, my brother. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. No.
No sleep last night.
Hello, good evening. You are live on the radio. What's your take?
Good evening, Mr. Wilby.
Good evening, my dear. How are you doing?
I'm tired. Good evening to your listeners. Sister Pat, hi. Mr. Wilby,
Yes, ma'am.
how does she know the man's pocket?
I don't know. Maybe she
If
does.
if I had intention of him taking me out,
Mm.
I'm gonna say, Brownie, you can't take me out here. I'm not gonna invite him out
Mm.
and then expect him to pay. No, he's not. He didn't ask me out. I am inviting him out.
Yeah.
If you don't have no money, yeah, you are. No, invite out the person. That's my take. You invite him out, you're supposed to cover the cost.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You don't know if you have enough money in your pocket.
I totally agree with you.
I would appreciate if he said, but I am going with my money to pay if I have the audacity to ask him out. How
Right.
am I going to go with broke pocket and expect him to pay? I'm going to take my money.
Yes.
And if he
yes.
said, okay, there, I'll pay, then I'll appreciate it.
But she went with a broke pocket,
and-
She never have no money at all in her pocket. And as she invite the man out. Yeah, you ever see them something?
Cook and eat.
Yeah, I tell you.
If I eat, you go to eat.
Mm.
If you run your mouth with him before, and he said, okay, we're going to go next week or so, but who tell you for going to invite him out? You got no money.
I should have known she broke.
She lucky she had a mother to bail her.
Should I have wash plate? Should I have go wash some plate, roll them out there.
A serious thing. You can't invite out somebody and you don't have no money in your pocket. Carry your money in your pocket, man.
Yes, right. I can't do
All
that.
right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate the call.
You're welcome.
Hello, you're on the air. All right, caller, you can call back. Sorry about that. You can call back. All right, so yeah. It's a very interesting topic.
Please hold me tight, 'cause I can't love the way that I feel. I just can't love the way that I feel. Deep in the night, you took my heart. Now danger's inside, 'cause I
Sister Camille says she's supposed to pay point blank. So I guess I think we have a consensus this evening, yeah? Thought it would have been a little bit controversial, but it doesn't seem to be controversial at all. Like most people just decide that invite somebody out, you're supposed to pay, not sure. That is interesting. You can give me a call. The caller that was calling earlier, you can call back. I'm sorry about that. 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. What's your take?
Covering the globe like no one else can.
All the way down. You make my.
Hello, you are live, you're live on the radio. What is your take? Hello, what is your take? I'm not hearing that caller at all. Not hearing that caller.
Let's groove tonight. Share the spice of life. Ain't it like tonight? We gonna groove tonight.
Caller, I'm not connecting. You're not connecting. I don't know why. You're not connecting at all. You want to try one more time? Love to hear what's your take on the poll result, the poll findings. Because according to Don Anderson poll, 38%, I think it is, said, I'm going to find the exact number, but more people would select the Jamaica Labour Party to provide jobs. They believe that the Jamaica Labour Party is more suited to providing jobs for Jamaicans. However, more people believe that the People's National Party is more suitable to taking care of the poor people in Jamaica. That's kind of an interesting, I don't know, that I've never heard that distinction before. I've never heard, I can't recall ever hearing anybody asking, kind of contrasting it that way, for jobs and then taking care of the poor. I don't know. I can't remember. But if you were asked those questions, I mean, what would you do? Who would you vote for? Would you vote for the party that you believe is best suited to take care of the poor? Or would you vote for the party that is going to provide jobs for you and your family? What's your take?
Yeah man, you know it's a boy, S to the P or to the R, DJ Chef in the place representing for the one and only Chris Willoughby show. It's the only way to go. If you never know, now you know. This is the place where you feel wanted, you feel love, you feel at peace, you also feel blessed. Remember you can turn it down but don't turn it off. Chris Willoughby, music to them soul and heart. And remember get your hot tea, get your hot coffee. Because Chris Willoughby have the hot topic.
Got to win, somebody's got to lose. I might as well get over the blues. Just like fishing in the ocean, there'll always be someone new. Who's done better? You did me wrong, but I've been through stormy weather. And the beat goes on. Just like my love, everlasting. Oh, and the beat goes on. Better believe it. Still moving strong. On and on. Don't stop for nobody. This time I keep my feet on solid ground. Now I understand myself when I'm down. Like the sweet sound of hit music, there'll always be something new to keep the tape.
Hey, this is Mike Tyson, and you are listening into Chris will be the Vibes Master. I'm warning you, do not touch that dial.
Everlasting. And the beat goes on. Still moving strong. On and on. The beat goes 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 on.
We're still on the hot topic, We're still on the hot topic. So you want to give me a shout out? 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. What's your take? Do you have a different take? What's your take? 774-408-8860. Who should pay? If a woman asks a man out on a date, should the man be expected to pay? Should the man be expected to pay? Now this man was invited out on a date, and the woman was like, "Hey, I am not paying." She invited him out on the date. So she said, "Hey, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that." When it was time for them to pay, and the man was like, "I'm not paying it. You invited me out. Why you expect me to? I'm not paying that." Personally speaking, yeah, as I said to DL earlier, I am not gonna go out on a date and be in any tit for tat as to who is going to pay. I always have, if I don't have any cash, I always have one little credit card in my wallet, stick up somewhere there. So if you're not gonna pay, I'm just gonna pay it. I'm not gonna be out there. You pay, no, you pay. I'm not paying. No, I'm not doing that. Well, what do you think though? Do you believe that she should not have come with the expectation that the man is going to pay? What's your take? 774-408-8860.
Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online
The look in your eyes is more than enough to make my poor heart instant flame. Knew from the moment we met that there was no doubt that my life would never be the same. And I could never have this feeling that comes over me. When you knew me, I know that's how it's supposed to be. My heart is telling me it's all the thing. Yeah. And the talking in my sleep about the love we made. It's all the thing. It's a love thing. Such a feeling I get whenever we touch. Girl, like no other I felt before. It's still so new and yet I need you so much to make you mine forevermore. The kind of woman that can turn my world around. How she showed me what unselfish love is all about. Without a doubt, it's all love thing. Yeah. I feel that pounding in my heart when you call my name. It's all love.
For the girls still, trust me. And I lie, but at the same time, she should have known better to travel with money in case of emergency. I understand. Yeah, man, so I'm going to blame her for that still. But honestly, if a woman says she'll take out a man, you're supposed to prepare yourself. You know? You're supposed to have money. I understand. So, yeah, that's a fair fault. She can't take out man and she not spend money. She should spend money, man. Yeah, so guess what? She had her own this still. I feel bad for her, but at the same time, she depend on her own. Yeah, man, that she should have think about that. She should have never tell him she had take him out. She should have asked him to take her out. Yeah, I also, boy, I don't even know what to say for that. Yeah, man, but it's been a while with a chat, but we too.
Could never have the feeling that comes over me. When you need me, I know that's how it's supposed to be. My heart is telling me it's all the thing. Yeah. Got the
particular situation, I think it's a matter of perspective. I think with everybody, this will be a little different. Some women, it doesn't really matter whether the guy pay or doesn't pay or things like that. Depending on the circumstances, whether or not this was a first date, second date, or have they gone on a couple before or whatever the case may be. Some people believe that if you're the one to ask somebody out, then you pay. Some people believe that the guy is supposed to pay. So I think it depends on everyone's belief system in terms of when it comes to who's paying for a date. Um, I think in this particular situation, I think for this woman, I believe that she should have one, have her own money in her pocket. It doesn't matter if you're assuming that somebody else is going to pay for a date. You have your own money in your pocket. There should be no reason why I'm sitting down at a table with you going back and forth to the point where it's so argumentative that we're becoming disrespectful towards each other because somebody isn't picking up the tab. If you pass it, if I'm the type of person that, okay, if I believe that you're a man and you're supposed to pay and you pass a tab to me, I'll pay it. But guarantee I won't be going out with you again. That'll be the last time you see me. But I'm not going to bring myself to a level where I have to be going back and forth with you in a restaurant over paying the bill. So that to me, it was just too much. That's way too much right there. But I do believe that this is a particular topic that it depends on a person's belief system in terms of how this should be done because I think everybody's a little different when it comes to this. Um, but I just think that the fact that she had to call her mom to ask for money because she didn't have money to cover the bill, you shouldn't be going out. And you most definitely shouldn't be asking nobody to go out. You don't got no money. Don't go nowhere. Like, what if this is a first date? What if this guy was just a complete like, I don't know, like it's like, what if you had to figure out your way to get home or you don't got no money, don't go nowhere. Like, that's just my opinion. I just think that this got too far. It got too far. This could have been handled way differently. She should have been more prepared in terms of taking care of herself, and making sure that even if you're going to have a guy that's going to do it, you're still going to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So you're showing up in a way where you still have it, just in case. Because people are crazy, especially these days in the dating world. That's just craziness. I don't even know why she asked him out because she don't even have no money either.
She ain't got no
That's
money.
just my opinion. That's my 2 cents. Sorry for my ranting.
Yeah, she ain't got no money. She ain't
Loving
got
the
no
show.
money. Yeah.
Hope everyone has a good night.
She ain't got no money. She ain't got no money. Where's she going? She ain't got no money. I love that. I love that. I love that. You ain't got no money. You should stay home. What the heck? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. What's your take? That's a hot topic. A hot topic, always hot, always blazing. 774-408-8860. 508-762-7621 for the WhatsApp line.
Can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family.
Yeah, man. You're supposed to pay for the date, you know, because she invited him out. And there's no way someone can invite you out, be it the man or the woman, and you invite an individual out, and then you expect that individual to stand the bill for your invite. That was not an arrangement made prior to going out and embarking on things, feasting and drinking. Now, had the man said, it's okay, I'll pay for whatever it is they had, the meal, the drinks, whatever the case may be, then she could have accepted and said, okay, fine, thank you. But regardless of that, it's her invite, so she's the one supposed to foot the bill, and that's just my opinion.
Anybody else have an opinion? If that's your opinion, boss. Nothing wrong with that, yeah? Seem to be the opinion of everybody this evening. Anybody else have any opinion? 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. It's a love thing. Caribbean Vibes Radio. Covering the globe. From St. Thomas, Jamaica to Timbuktu in Africa. It's a love thing. 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 It's a love thing.
I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to
You are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station.
Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life, yeah. 'Cause I was sitting there bored to death, and in just one breath he said, you gotta get up, you gotta get off, you gotta get down, girl. You know you drive me crazy, baby. You've got me turning to another man. Called you on the phone, no one's home. Baby, why leave me all alone? And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song. You know I hopped into my car, didn't get very far, no. Before I had you on my mind, wow, you're so unkind.
Yes, caller, you're live on the radio. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes,
Oh,
what's
this
your
is
take?
really a hot topic.
It's a hot topic. It is hot.
But it doesn't seem so hot because it seems like everyone's agreeing
Yeah.
that she shouldn't have actually gone out.
Yeah.
I think my take on it is going to be twofold.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things that I am looking at is that, and I wrote it in the comments, I said, you know, she's trying to be a boss.
Right.
One of the things that has been happening recently, I've noticed, is that a lot of women are no longer walking in their feminine energy. And yes, I know that we're all liberal and people are deciding that, you know, I can do exactly what the men are doing. So I'm going to go up to a man and I'm going to ask him out on a date. Now, if you're asking him on a date, then make sure that you've got the money to pay for the date.
Mm-hmm.
If you know you don't have any money, then maybe what you should do is ask him, can you take me on a date? No?
Exactly so.
Don't you think so?
Yeah, that's my exact point. You know, there's a difference between asking somebody to take you out and inviting them out as if you are going to take them out as if you're the boss. You know what I mean?
This is my point. So, you know, I'm not ragging on her, but what I'm saying is, and for any women out there who are thinking that, you know, I'm going to man up, basically, because that's what they're doing. I'm going to man up and I'm going to ask a man on a date. Like, realistically, I know that everyone's like, okay, this is not the back in the days or whatever, but some things are still supposed to be sacred and some things are supposed to be respected. When you go to a man and you're asking a man to take you out, I believe that he's lost respect for you.
Mm-hmm.
If he's a man, he's going to lose respect for you. I don't believe that that date is going to turn out into something that is going to be a long-term relationship if that's what you're looking for, one. Now, when we're looking at traditional gender roles, you know, we're suggesting that men usually pay. Then flipping the script means that you're the inviter on that responsibility. So if we're thinking that you're going out with a man, then the man normally pays. Therefore, remember this, the man normally pays, the man normally asks you out. So if you flip that script and you're asking him out, what did you expect was going to happen?
Yeah.
Did you expect that he was going to show up with a pocket full of money and try to shower you with gifts and pay for the... No, he's thinking, I'm going to roll with a baller.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's thinking. Now, had they have had a conversation about this, I think that they could have avoided the whole mess of arguing back and forth. And, I think that that's kind of where he went wrong in how he handled the situation.
Yes,
if
yes.
That's exactly
I
how it
agree.
played out.
I agree.
Right? So instead of, simply stating his expectation beforehand to say, hey, listen, if I'm going to go out with you, here's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting that you're going to be paying the bill. So if you're not going to be paying the bill, or even if they were splitting the bill and they had come to that decision together, then it'd be one thing. But he let things kind of escalate into the insults and the disrespect. And that's kind of where I believe that he lost the high ground. Because a mature and confident man would have either clarified his position up front, or I think he would have kind of handled the disagreement a little
Exactly,
bit different. But
exactly.
at the
Yeah.
same time, Chris, at the same time, she also had a role in the whole escalation. If you initiate a date without being financially prepared, what are you expecting?
The
One of the other callers said you don't have any money. Where y'all going?
Yeah, you don't have no money. Stay home. Where you going?
Yo, them say government say you been tired your yard.
Yeah.
You don't have any money. Where are you going? Don't do this and embarrass yourself at all. Honestly, if I was the man, I would not be arguing with her. And this is me, a woman. I would have gotten up from that table and I would have left her there. I'm serious. Like, I wouldn't argue about who's gonna pay. She would have washed plate till our finger in tree.
Yeah, I personally, I would have just paid it and just, that's the end of that. That's me personally.
Exactly, because that is you're saying, okay, if it was me, I would pay the bill. And there are other men like you, I believe, who she would have probably invited out, and they would have also paid the bill as well. But you also have to remember this. It depends on how this man views this woman. Does he respect her? What kind of man is he? Is he only going...
Obviously he doesn't respect her because, to be out in the public arguing and, obviously there's no respect, But for me, here is what I am thinking. I am not going to be out in no public arguing about any bill or whatever. So I would probably just pay it. It's done. I take my vehicle, I go home. If it's an Uber, you go your way, I go mine, or whatever. But I am just not gonna be caught up in a situation where we're debating out in public. That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, and I think this is a lesson learned for her.
Yeah.
We also have to be very respectful of ourselves, and I find that, especially with social media, I find that women have lost themselves so much. It's like we no longer have pride. We no longer understand what it means to be a woman of class and integrity. Like, why would you believe that you have to invite a man? If you're going to invite him, be proud enough to know that I walked up to this gentleman, I asked him out, and I'm going to take care of the bill regardless of what the relationship turns out to be. Whether it's a friendly dinner or it's, or choose a place that is not high end where you can afford to pay maybe $40 for 2 meals. Go for coffee.
Yeah, but she was broke.
She
was broke. She had to call her mom. So she did.
And this is really, like, if we look at it from the perspective of this is a teachable moment for a lot of women who are thinking of doing this, because a lot of women are doing it. She's not an anomaly.
I don't know if it's a teachable moment, because I see people nowadays, they're so crazy about this dating thing that I'm like, what? You know, it's a date. It's supposed to be just getting to know somebody. Why do you have to go to this high-end restaurant and spend $5,000 on the meal and whatnot? It's just stupid, ridiculous. I ain't going to no stupid ass, restaurant where you have to pay all of these. It's ridiculous.
Remember me tell us at the first date me wanted some coffee or some tea. Because you're what going now. You see when me ready to get up, it mean I like you, my God.
Hold on, is the same? Am I speaking with the same person? Did you switch?
Yeah, you see there.
You switch. I thought I was talking to a different person.
Dear person, if you invite me on a date, I want to go out for coffee. I want to go out for tea. I want to go somewhere that nobody's going to feel like you're being put in a corner. Like, no, you're going to have to come up with this exorbitant amount of money to pay for food. No. If it's a first date, absolutely, I just want to go to a tea shop.
Mm-hmm. I think people get this dating thing wrong, because people think that dating is supposed to be this complicated, expensive adventure that you have to go on. You have to take out a loan to take people on dates. It's stupid. You're getting to know somebody. It's just that simple. You don't even have to go. As far as I'm concerned, you can go for a walk.
But this is where this generation is missing the things that actually starts off with a solid foundation to do. They're missing that part. They're missing the fact that you could, like you said, go for a walk, find a park, go for a walk in the park. You don't need to be going out on a first date, especially you're a woman inviting a man. Why didn't you just invite him to go for a walk? It doesn't have to be a movie. You don't have any money. That's the part that I'm getting at. Like, yeah, you can ask, because you have some women who are real bosses and they got money like that. So they may decide that, you know what, I'm going to ask a man out on a date, but they know that they're going to cover whatever if it comes down to it, right? Now, if you know you don't have that if you know you don't have it like that, either you ask him, would you be okay with going on a date with me? And then if he says yes, you say, are you taking me on the date or are you expecting me to take you on the date? How is this going to work? Ask the questions so that you don't have to be sitting in a restaurant after you've eaten the people's food and none of you are deciding to pay. Then you're having to call your mom to pay for your bill. Are you crazy?
Yeah, you're a grown woman calling your mom to pay your bill. How does that work? I mean, that's crazy.
I would have left her there. I would have taught her a really good lesson. It would have been, and even me as her mother, I would have not gone and paid that bill. I would have told her, go and do dishes. I probably would have gone to the restaurant, asked them, could you put her in the back to wash dishes or do I really have to pay? Yeah. This is a lesson. Like, no, you can't do that. And I said, go, my girl.
Okay.
Have some pride in yourself, man. So that is my take.
All right. Thank you very much for the call. Appreciate it.
No worries at all. I love it.
All right. Blessings. Oh. Interesting thing there. So should I leave her there? Make sure wash some dishes, wash some plates.
Life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life. Hey, listen up to your local DJ. You better hear what he's got to say.
It's not a problem that I can't fix, cause I can do it in the mix. And if your man gives you trouble just to move out on a double, and you don't let it trouble your brain, cause away goes trouble down the drain. Said away goes trouble down the drain.
Well, alright.
The Caribbean into
Dub
North
time.
America. Yeah, this is Talmagilla presenting for Chris Wilby on KVR Radio. The Vibe Master.
There's not a problem that I can't fix. Cause I can do it in the mix. Cause I can do it in the mix. In the mix. In the mix. In the mix.
Oh yeah, what a night.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
Oh what a night.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
Girls, y'all got one. A night that's special everywhere. From New York to Hollywood. It's ladies' night, and girl, the feeling's good.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
Oh, what a
Oh
night.
yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
Romantic lady, single baby, sophisticated mama. Come on, you disco lady, yeah, stay with me tonight, mama. Yeah.
Help me to the day, yeah, on this blessed Thursday morning, yeah. All right, let me respond to this right now. First of all, you see, unless said man is your man, like, okay, this is your significant other, you have no business asking him out on a date. Now, when it's your significant other, I would ask my husband, hey, hon, I'm taking you out for dinner. Let's go. And when I take my husband out for dinner, I am footing the bill because it's my treat and I wanted to treat my husband or my significant other. No, if the man and my significant other, me not have no business, I invite him out for dinner, ask him out for dinner. See, that's the problem with a lot of women when they want to wear the pants and they feel like they want to be extremely modern and independent, but they're now asking men to either marry them or asking men out on a date. Anyways, so that's part one. Part two is, so you have the audacity to invite this man out for dinner and then you expect him to pay. Okay. Secondly, here's my second thought in reference to that. So you take it upon yourself to ask this man out for dinner. Now, if somebody invites me out on a date, I'm expecting that since you offered to take me out on the date, you will be picking up the tab. Now, if I so choose to pick up the tab, it would be based on my discretion. Common courtesy, etiquette is that if you invite someone out for dinner, you will be footing the bill. You cannot, in your right mind, ask somebody out for dinner and expect them to pay for the dinner that you invited them out for. If that's the case, then you need to kind of give some clarity before you go out on said dinner. Let the person know, listen, I invited you out for dinner, but you'll be footing the bill. And at that point, now you've given the person the opportunity to choose or to decide. It's common sense, really. It is common sense. You invite somebody out for dinner and then you expect the person to pay for the dinner that you invited them out for. It's just ludicrous. And the man have every reason to tell you off.
Listen to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, number one. Keep it locked.
I want to say thanks to everybody who called in and who sent the voice note. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me run on over. Let me see who is talking to me right now. Let's find out who is sending in the written responses. Kim says here, you ask, you pay. On a first date, females should be prepared with the funds to pay for her meal and the taxi home, just in case. Not just social rules, but sensible. Lorraine says, should have had this discussion before going on the date. She had a lucky escape, but shouldn't have gone on a date with no money. She shouldn't expect that he would pay. Going Dutch would have been better in this instance. What does it mean, going Dutch? I only know. I don't know what some of them things there, and terminologies there, Claudia says, I prefer to do drinks or coffee or a walk for a first date. Saves all this palaver. We're two strangers with no guarantee there'll be a second date, so I'm not looking to drain anyone's pocket. Finding love is expensive. People and their hungry bellies and empty pockets is all over social media. However, she invited him, so she should be prepared to pay the bill in full. She gets invited by him, she should be prepared to pay her 50%. Different people have different standards. He is 50-50 kind of guy, or looking to be kept. She's looking for someone with old-fashioned values. They don't align. Better to find out sooner rather than later that they're not compatible. Sounds like you're a traditional kind of gal. Colin says, if I invite, I'm paying, no questions asked. If I'm invited, I'll offer and work from the response received. Let me read that again because I think I missed something. Colin says, if I invite, I'm paying, no questions asked. If I'm invited, I'll offer and work from the response received. If I'm allowed to pay in full by the person that invited me, there will not be a second date. The man, you don't listen to me, I say, boss. You know, copy my response. That's exactly what I said. Coming up to the wire. Claude, it says, you ask a guy out on a date, and there are 2 question signs followed by 3 periods. I stopped reading at that point. You calling the guy names and talking about how he called you names, but you said you stopped reading, so you know what? Oh, you know what happened in there? You said you stopped reading. Oh, Lord. Anyway. You then called your mother to cover the bill. Lady, how you know all of that? You said you stopped reading. What make you lie so? You said you stopped reading. And now you're giving a complete, detailed response of everything that was in the letter. Anyway, that's interesting. You then called your mother to cover the bill. No female should walk with an empty purse, even with her king. Something might happen and your king needs backup. On this occasion, you acted like the king, then expected to be treated like a queen and had no change. I am so lost with this new world. You people make me confused.com. And you out here telling us because you're a proud sister and have ambition? Embarrassing. This is Evelyn Champagne King. Love come down. Oh boy, oh boy.
Baby, you
Kathleen says, when invited out on a date, I would expect whoever invited me to pay unless that was made clear up front. But I would never go out if I couldn't afford to pay for what I order. And I wouldn't agree to go anywhere I couldn't afford. If I invited a man on a date, I would expect to pay unless my date offered to pay or was going out of their way to accelerate the bill. If you're friends, then you should at least expect to split the bill. Very wise words there. Faye says, girl, you're wrong. You asked the guy out, not the other way around. You called him out of his name first by calling him gay. Have fun washing the dishes, Mrs. Entitled. We're still reading your responses. Darren says she acts technically she should pay or minimum pay half. Duell says the rules are whoever asks out pays the bill. She'll wait to be asked out next time. Things seem different these days. There was a time when we'd expect men to pay regardless of who asks who out. Interesting. Julian says, and by the way, the notion of vex money or bex money, that is, oh Lordy. Why can't it just be, I am going out and I need to bring some money? And the final one for tonight. Beverly. She asked him out, so she should pay. If he wanted to pay, fair enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, everybody. Thank you for the responses. I appreciate y'all. That was a hot topic. Always hot, always blazing.
When you're around, baby, yeah. Baby, you make my life.
It is funky time. Funky.
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, moving. Gotta move on. Gotta move on.
So Camille says splitting the bill in half is considered Dutch. You know, I had something else in mind though when I heard Dutch. Yeah, I don't know. For some strange reason, something else came to mind. It had nothing to do with the bills.
Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town?
or married. The rest of unite Jamaica either. And you are listening to The Chris Worthy Show on Caribbean Vibes Radio.
You are listening to Chris Will with the Vibes Master on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Don't you touch that dial.
Hey, this is Mike Tyson, and you are listening into Chris Will be the Vibes Master. I'm warning you, do not touch that dial.
Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating when no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round.
This is the Chris Wilby Show, the international show with Jamaican vibes. Don't you touch that dial.
This is the place where you feel wanted, you feel love, you feel at peace, you also feel blessed. Remember, you can turn it down, but don't turn it off. Chris Willoughby, music to them soul and heart. And remember, you know, get your hot tea, get your hot coffee. Because Chris Willoughby have the hot topic.
I say to be respectfully, upside down you're turning me. Don't give me love instinctively. Round and round you're turning me. I say to be respectfully, upside down you're turning me. Don't give me love instinctively. Round and round you're turning me. I say to be respectfully, upside down you're turning me. Don't give me love instinctively.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time when I've got to pack up my bundle and get out of here. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I will catch you next week. Matter of fact, I'll be here on Sunday. But in the meantime, in between time, take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves. This is how we take you out of here. Have yourselves a great night. Enjoy the weekend. I'll catch you on Sunday evening for the gospel show starting at 6 p.m. 5 p.m. actually. The next week, Thursday, we'll do it all over again with the Chris Wilby Show, the international show with Jamaican vibes. Enjoy the rest of the night. What good?
Move to the right in the name of the Lord.
that Jesus gave you. Shake that booty that Jesus gave you. Shake that booty in the name of the Lord. Shake that booty in the